I got my phone fixed. I got my tripod stand fixed. So it's time to do some live cutting. Trying to do at least a short video for most of my products, because I have, in case you didn't watch the last video, figured out how to post these pictures to YouTube and connect them to the individual products on my website. Just recently got an order for 20 of these. Now, I do a lot of party favors, a lot of pennies, but they're not very profitable. It takes me about an hour to do 20 of them, and when I'm wholesaling them in large numbers over 50, I wholesale them for 50 cents a piece. So that's about 10 bucks an hour, you minus the cost, which when I'm using uncirculated pennies is about 50 cents each. I do these more for advertisement. Slow season, I have order for 400 of them that'll go to New Mexico in January, because January is a nice slow time of the year to be cutting pennies and not making any money on them. But I did get an order on my website for 20 of these crosses, which I'll make a whole dollar or two off the completed order. If you're getting into coin cutting, I recommend starting with pennies. Real low cost way to fine tune your technique. I have one design for I have about 9 different designs for the party favors. Once I get a design that I want to stick with, like this is the, I believe, 4th design for the cross. I started with round ones and small ones, tried big ones. This is the design that gets the best feedback. It's a little bit smaller than my largest, a lot bigger than my smallest, and it's square edges. Just like that. And then once I find a pattern, I scan it into my computer. I basically take a picture of the pattern and I print it out so I can duplicate it over and over again. The label that I put on there is a picture of the coin that I cut with the final design, so I can do it over and over again. Not only protects the coin, but it keeps them all looking the same, which is kind of the only way I can sell a bulk product, is to make it all look the same. People don't like ordering a product and finding out that only 1 or 2 of them actually looks like what they ordered. So it's kind of the little cheat I use to I do the same thing with sports logos, party favors. There is a cross. Not a whole lot of cutting. Pennies are nice and soft. Workbench is a mess. I'm gonna switch blades. I'll do 1 or 2 more, and then I will call it quits on the video. I have 20 crosses and 10 hearts. The hearts are for a bulk order for 400 that's gonna go out. You can use the bigger blades on these, which my bigger blades are about the smallest ones you'll see most coin cutters using. My son cuts party favors pretty well. He's almost 12 years old, and he's pretty good at cutting party favors. I'll do a cross. I'll do one more cross, and then I'll do a heart. The hearts are really quick too. Just so I have a video to add to my product on my website. Sorry, a bump. Nice thing is I got the tripod fixed, but it's still right there where I bump it all the time. So. If there's any aspiring coin cutters watching this, if you get good at these pennies, like my son has gotten pretty good at the hearts. So when I'm wholesaling these, I pay him $0.25 a piece for a penny that I sell for 50 cents. Of course, I actually lose money on that deal because the pennies, I use the uncirculated pennies, the cost of the tools and all that stuff far outweighs that. But if there's any aspiring coin cutters out there that get good at this, I'd more than happily send you some business, especially during my busy season, because I just don't have time to. I turn a lot of orders away. March through December, I turn a lot of party favor orders away, and I limit my website to 30 of them. You can only order 30 favors of each at the same time. So here's the second cross. I'll remove the pattern label. You'll see it kind of kept the penny nice and shiny. There's still some wax and dust on there, which I will tonight while I'm watching TV, watching the news, whatever. I'll clean that off with some graffiti remover. It's one of the best cleaners for these. I'm going to do a heart for this video. Maybe I'll do 2 hearts. I redesigned my heart. This might be a 1 or 2 time heart. Redesigned my heart to see if I liked it better than the old one. The old one you can see posted on my website. Kind of like that. You should do a Grand Valley and send it to me. I think you should get a hold of me by private message, Kara, and I will send you a picture of the logo I do, the trademarked logo that I do, and we won't talk about that in public because it would be violating trademark laws if I told you that I'd do you one and send it to you. So you can just contact me by private message. How's Minnesota? Is it still -40? It's going to get down to about -30 here this weekend. Thank you. There's the heart. I'll do one more heart and then we'll call this video complete. I have 6 mercury dimes that I might come back later this afternoon and cut live so that I have a video for my mercury dimes. It looks like you are the only one there right now. People have been popping on and popping off. It's not real exciting to watch me cut coins. You might just be the only one that's public too. Some people watch these videos in private. I watch them in private when I'm watching live feeds. But just you and me. That sounds like a song. I am not going to sing it. Oh, I heard a ding. I think somebody messaged me. Alright, here we are. That's 2 hearts, 2 crosses I cut. I have 26 more to go. I'll do that off video because cutting these is kind of... Wait, I didn't see. How do you get the blade in there? Oh, okay, let me... before I started the video, which is part of the prep process, I drilled a hole. I don't know if you can see that hole. Just went through and drilled a whole bunch of pennies. Once they're drilled, of course, you can't spend them. So, and kind of goes like this. Got to thread the blade through the hole. Hard to do that on video because the blade's really long. This particular saw uses a clamp style. Clamp it there, and then you got to tighten it. It's got to be the proper tension. Too loose, it'll break. Too tight, it'll break.
Gee, I've never heard that before.
And then go from there. Sure, I'll cut this one on here since I just threaded it for you, Cara. I was saying earlier in my video, these are good cuts for aspiring plane cutters to practice on. And it'll also teach you how tedious this can be. When I teach people to cut coins, they say the hardest thing to learn is to go straight. I make it look easy, but I've been doing it for 32 years. For those of you out there that are trying to learn it, it's not about keeping the blade going straight, it's about keeping the back of the saw back here going straight. You control the blade with the saw, not the other way around. And this is how I get covered with dust. Doing these pennies, there's a lot of zinc. I'll be covered with tons of zinc by the end of the day. And there we are. That's the last one, I promise. I said that was the last one the last time, but see if I can get this angled properly so you can see it in the video. Oh, there we go. Helps to over the green. Alright, I'm going to sign off and save this video for my product page. I'll post it soon enough. I'll talk to you by private message, Cara. Bye-bye.